Hey everybody, what's going on? This is JamillaTheKilla, and I'm bringing you a community ranked match against MrHurriicane, who had his ultimate team, not ultimate team, he had a stream last night, which I'm assuming is when you're going to see this. It was a stream on Friday night, and I managed to get in. He played 2 games, and I was able to get into the second one. And if you ever played community matches, it is just where you go search at the same time, and hopefully you get matched up with him, and I did. I almost backed out because I got matched up so quick, and then I saw MrHurriicane AD, and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, most of this game I was pretty nervous because, he's one of my big guys I look up to in the Madden community. Him, not his fan, and as far as Madden goes, that's probably about it. I've seen other people. I've played with Wiza and guys like that, but him and Hurricane, him and Not His Fan are the two that I kind of been watching the longest. And you see his first play from scrimmage, he throws a pick to Sam Shields, which is pretty nice for me. But this game, it was a pretty fun game. It doesn't really work out to either of us' advantage. It's pretty even throughout the day. As you see right there, I hit him with a coon pass to Jordy Nelson, who manages to catch that despite being double covered, which is pretty awesome. And then I hit him with the quarterback option read with Aaron Rodgers and outrun to the corner. I do apologize about this chair. It's kind of squeaky. I'm going to try to keep that down in this commentary as well. But like I said, this is a pretty evenly matched game. He didn't make many mistakes. I made quite a few. You'll probably notice on defense I do play a little bit of Fag D throughout a lot of it because I'm trying to contain AP. I'm going to the outside, but and for those of you that don't know, there's a little flea flicker play that causes me to fumble. And for those of you that don't know, Fag D is referred to as first and goal defense, where you drop back some of your defensive linemen or all of your defensive linemen into zones, and then there's no one really rushing the quarterback. And it's kind of cheap. I don't really like people that do it, but I did it to try to block AP. And right here, I had 19-mile-an-hour wind coming towards me, so it was like going behind me. No, I had 19-mile-an-hour winds that were going. I was kicking with the wind, and it was going to the right. So I kind of overcalculated that and was way off. And he put on his robe to celebrate me missing, and he gets a nice little job play to AP right here, which is very disappointing. I knew I was probably going to let up some big plays to him. I just didn't want a big touchdown play, so that's unfortunate. As you see right here, though, I do get a nice little play to Jordy Nelson. He's pretty good. My main target this game was actually Jermichael Finley. As you see right there, I go to him. I'm used to him dropping the ball quite a bit, so I was kind of shocked that he was actually doing pretty good as far as that goes. And then you see I do a nice little pass to Kuhn. I did do a rocket catch there, which is kind of douchey, but I just didn't want to get it picked off. I at least wanted to knock it down. So Kuhn is 2 for 2 for passing, which is pretty fantastic. I see my nice little swing pass out there to Kuhn, who gives me a first down. And those of you that wonder why I'm using John Kuhn, I just love John Kuhn. He's my favorite NFL player. He's fantastic. I don't know. I know he's not that good, but I mean, he's a beast. I mean, he's not that good in other people's eyes. In my eyes, he's a monster, given the right circumstances. Didn't get the run game going too good there. You see, I got destroyed there by E.J. Henderson, but that's all right. I tried to hit him with that little counter play that I used to run on my shotgun when I was running the Jacksonville scheme. That does not work for me. So 4th and goal here, I do decide to take my points. I am a sim player for the most part. Every now and then I'll go for it, like if I'm messing around against Natos and things like that. But for the most part, I'll punt and take field goals and things like that. So right here, I'm just trying to stop him. I would like to go into the half 7-3 at least. I don't want him to get any more points. If I could get a turnover and get some points, that'd be cool because I do get the ball since I did defer. But I do stop him there, 3rd and 1. He kind of runs into his own lineman because of the engine. And right here, I get the punt with Kuhn, and I take it back, get a nice return, and Kuhn fumbles. Oh my God, Kuhn, are you kidding me? And not only does he pick it up, he picks it up and runs it back like 20 yards, which is disappointing. And I knew I couldn't challenge, but I knew he was down. And right here, you see the booth does challenge for me, and it gets overturned. So I do get the ball back with about 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. So I'm going to try to get some plays going here. I drop back with Rodgers, gets sacked, which puts me to 2nd and 20, which is very disappointing. And as you see right there, Finley, the A button, wide open because he was playing a zone coverage, and he took the coverage and kind of, I don't know if that was his zone or not, but he dropped down to cover the halfback, or Kuhn, I should say, the fullback. As you see right there, look at Randall Cobb just doing the second effort. He slips and falls on the play, gets back up, gets separation, and gets me a first down, which is pretty awesome. And next play, I'll go right back to Cobb, makes a man miss, and gets me almost a first down, which is pretty good. So Cobb's doing pretty good for me. I love Randall Cobb. He's a fantastic player. And as you see right there, I got Finley going on a little stutter step play. I put that as far to the left as possible because I saw him shadowing Finley, I knew he was going to be there, so that's pretty good for me. So he's trying to score here. He's only got about half a minute left. So I'm allowing anything in the middle of the field, barring the 50-yard line, because that's going to put him pretty close to Blair Walsh territory. So you can see he's kind of dropping back, and he's kind of scrambling out with Ponder. Not the best accuracy, but Ponder's pretty good. Right here, I could have went for the pick, but I went for the swat just to be safe. Hindsight, I should have went for the pick since I had clearly better positioning, but it is what it is. He has quite a bit of time right now. I don't have the biggest rush. Like I said, I was kind of dropping. I dropped my ends. I don't even know who the ends are. I'm so used to Ultimate Team right now. I dropped the ends into the purple zones. You see right there, he goes for a nice little corner route there, but he drops it. There's 1 second left on the clock, so I know he's going to throw it up, so I go to 3-man deep, and he just kind of lobs it up with what he can with Ponder's arm strength. And he goes up for it, and I see that flag, and I'm thinking, oh, God. If this is pass interference on the defense, I'm going to be angry. It is pass interference, but it's on the offense, so I accept it, and that's just going to end out the half. If it was defensive pass interference, he could have accepted and got a field goal out of that, but luckily he did not. So I get the ball back, and I don't have too many options. Like he plays a lot of good man coverage, which I'm not used to seeing too much. I know a lot of people I play when I just mess around is just kind of picking the random plays and stuff like that. But I just got to learn to combat man coverage a little more effectively. And I got to learn the San Francisco 49ers playbook a little bit more. I am running them just because they have the flea flicker and halfback pass, and I don't really know any of the other plays. So he starts trying to shut down the middle slants there because I try to do that quite a bit. You see right there with Rodgers, I try to take off. If I would have kept going, I think I may have come a little closer, but I did not. So he stops me there, and I punt. And so here on second down, I pulled up that guy. I did have a blitz with that guy that I was using, so I didn't take him away from the zone, but I just had a gap in my zones, and he wasn't there. Hits me with his drop play again, but I see it coming, so I'm like, oh, no, you're not getting another drop play on me, sir. So I kind of shut AP down for the rest of the game. Not shut him down, I just stopped those big explosive plays, because it's pretty much impossible for Green Bay to stop AP unless I just commit A.J. Hawk and Clay Matthews both to him, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather have Clay's playmaking abilities, to roam in the field, things like that. You see Ponder, he gets a nice little play there. I think that's I don't know who number 12 is. I don't know the Viking squad. I'm pretty sure I should have known that. Gets a nice little play, so it's 3rd and 7. And you see me back there, I'm controlling the safety. I'm right there, and I didn't have the reaction time. I should have made that play, but I did not, which is quite unfortunate. Gives him a fresh set of downs. And right there, I get in there with Raji, but I miss, and since I'm in man, he just takes off because there's no one like within 20, 30 yards of him. Gets a nice little rush there. I was kind of angry at that point. I was like, oh my gosh. And you see AP, like I said, I shut him down. I don't like, yeah, you can't shut AP down. It's pretty tough. I mean, you can do it if you're awesome, Madden. I'm not. So I'm just kind of play the game to have fun, things like that. And right there again, I was right there for the pick. That part, I set my controller down for a second. I was like, oh my gosh. And right there, he catches me slipping, and I forgot to switch my zone over to that side. So that one was totally my fault. And you see, I'm trying to get the run established with Kuhn, because you see, we are in the 4th quarter. I've only got 2.5 minutes left. I am down by 4. So here's my best play of the game with Kuhn, I'm pretty sure. Get a nice little block right there on the outside, and Kuhn's gone. It's like a 30-yard run, man. I mean, I don't know how much that was because I didn't pay attention, but pretty good play. I was pumped when that happened. I get a nice little swing pass out to Kuhn, but he gets stood up right there and does not gain anything, unfortunately. Couldn't get much going with my Kuhn offense, mainly because I only have one Kuhn, and, you know, it is what it is. Right here, I do take a 3-yard loss running out of bounds. I could have fought for yards, but I didn't want to risk fumbling with Rodgers, so I took the 3-yard loss. And right here shows Aaron Rodgers is human. I didn't do any kind of adjustment step. I just threw it to him, and he just overthrew it. It happens. You know, he's a good quarterback, but he makes mistakes like everyone else. So 4th and 14 here, I got to go for it, being only a minute and something left. As I see Finley, as soon as I throw that ball, I'm like, oh, God, that's picked. But he overextended with whoever he was controlling, and the computer just didn't make a play for him. So it gives me a chance at first down here. I'm pumped. Go over to Finley again, who's been my playmaker. He's over 100 yards receiving, I'm pretty sure. I know he ends the game with like 131, which is pretty good for him, seeing as he usually drops the ball when he gets hit. So I'll take that. And I see no one was on Cobb right there, so I put him in a little stutter step, and I get him there. So here we go, chance to win, 1st and goal. He dropped his defensive tackle into a zone. Oh my God, and when I sat through that pick, I was like, dang, I didn't even see him. Just the rush of the game, you know, to the nerd. I was nervous all game playing him. Like I said, because he's just one of my favorite commentators, and I was pumped just to get in the game with him. I never thought it would, but here we go. He just kind of ices it here. He ends up getting pushed out of bounds, but he does end up getting the first down once I waste all my timeouts. I start here, I take one timeout. He puts Gerhardt in to try to power his way through. I shut Gerhardt down. Oh my god, my throat. I shut Gerhardt down, and then he puts AP back in, and he gets the first down and dives. I was kind of hoping he'd fumble because a lot of players do that. But that is the game, guys. Me against Mr. Hurricane. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, comment, rate, subscribe, check it out. I'll have a link to his channel in the description if for some reason you don't know who he is. Yeah, so that's about it. Hopefully get some more gameplays for you soon, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. See ya.